I've been meaning to do this video for quite a while. What to get for new cigars? If you're new to this, what's the best thing to sort of go for? What sort of time they will take and so on. So I've come into Taunton. As you can see, I'm in the car park. Basically to visit what the Americans would call a local brick and mortar shop. So here's the one in Taunton. It's situated quite close to the cricket ground. The thing with cigar shops is they can be a little daunting when you walk in. The thing to remember is they're there to give you advice. They can't tell you what you should smoke, but they can point you in a general direction. The shop in Taunton has quite a good selection of New World cigars and Cubans, with the odd selection of limited editions. So these are the 4 cigars I'd recommend as a new cigar smoker you should try. First up, Monte Cristo number 4. Now you've heard me talk about this one an awful lot in the comments. It's about 45-50 minutes of smoke. So it's long enough for you to feel like you're enjoying a cigar, not too long that you're going to get a bit sick of it and wish you never started. The ring gauge on that is probably the only thing I would say is a drawback. To me, it's still 30 years after I smoked it, still one of my go-to sticks. Next up, kind of wish this was around when I started. It's the Hoyo de Monterey Epicure number 2, or an Epi 2, which is what we all call them. It's a great little smoke. It's very floral. It's not overpowering. Although the profile does change every third, which most Cuban cigars do, the ring gauge makes it a much easier smoke. So I'd recommend that, really. It's, again, about a 50-minute to an hour and a little bit. And then one which most people don't actually go for, but I recommend is a good one to try, Trinidad's. Trinidad's look quite cool, actually, because they got the little pigtail on top, which I don't know if you can see, but there you go. Again, it's a very floral smoke. It's not a very strong smoke, which is what you want. You don't want something that's going to be overpowering, because you're never going to touch it again, if that's the case. Now, for a non-Cuban, what I'd recommend is something like this, which is a Sheraton. You don't see a lot of people smoke these. They're quite a cheap cigar in the UK. They're about £9 to £10, but it is one that actually is quite enjoyable. It's also, again, it's a small ring gauge, but other than that, I quite like these. I've smoked boxes and boxes of these over the years. But there you go. They're 4 cigars I'd recommend you try if you want to try them, but not sure where to go. Let me know what you think.